Cryptos are taking over gold. Yeah, you heard me correctly. We're going to talk about BTC ETFs along with the crypto that burned its supply and now it's up big. XRP price talk at the end.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
And if I sound a little funkified today and the hair is a mess a little bit more than usual, it's because I picked up a cold. Hard training session. Woke up at 2 in the morning, sweating my balls off. Before we get into crypto news, your comments come first because yes, you, the viewer, aren't sick. Jeremy Touche starts us off and says, I think people are waiting on the sidelines for Trump to take over and Ripple to be completely done with the SEC. Completely agree with you there. There's a bunch of money right now that says, you know what? We know the future is good, but we want it to be certain. So they're waiting for the days when the SEC pain train is over. Todd the Onsleer says, man of many hats. Santa Claus, Baby New Year Claus, Cupid Klaus, etc. What about Sick Klaus? Yes, and even while I'm sick, I'm bringing you the news. Hot, bothered, that's how I feel right now. Donald Washburn's hanging out with us, says, I totally understand the excitement for cookies. Did a 60-minute sandbag and cardio circuit this morning to get back on track from the sweets that I consumed yesterday. Choo-choo, sir. Yeah, I had some cookies yesterday, was super excited, and all of a sudden I had a great workout, a great second workout, a great third workout, and then in the middle of the night I felt like poopy. All right, look at this right here. BGB deep in the screen, up 14%. You're going to see why here soon. Bitcoin's sitting at 94,269. Well, ETH is 3317. XP, we're going to talk price-wise at the end at 213. H-bar in the red, but remember, H-bar did a little pumperoni on its own. 27.5 is the price of H-bar. XLM support close to 40 cents is definitely starting to win. 34.7 is the price of XLM. Right now, we're sitting at Bitcoin dominance, 46 out of 100, indicating it's BTC season. Fear and greed, we're at neutral 54, which is good because holy shit, if we were feeling greed at these prices, something would be wrong. Crypto market cap is at 3.29 trillion, while the volume is low AF at 125 billion. BTC ETFs are surging. Gold no longer the ETF favorite. Yeah, talk about a stark contrast here over the last, year? Listen to this. This is absolute bonkers, and you have to think of how fast this stuff is. BTC ETFs surpassed gold ETFs with 130 billion in assets under management, gold at 128. Bitcoin achieved this in 12 months, while it took gold ETFs decades to get the same juice. For decades, gold has been the number one asset in exchange-traded funds ETFs, symbolizing stability and wealth preservation. But Bitcoin has changed things. Data from K33 Research shows the BTC ETFs surpassing ETFs in gold by a good amount. What's more intriguing is the speed. Look at this tweet. I'm gonna share this with you. This is from Fred Thiel. BTC ETFs just surpassed gold. It took them 1/20th of the time it took gold to get to that. BTC did it in 12 months, where you saw it taking, how long, everyone? Almost 12 years, or no, more than 12 years. Holy shit, almost 20 years to get to that. So you're seeing a huge shift in players out there moving from gold ETFs to BTC ETFs. All right, BitGet announces the first BGB token burn, reducing supply by 40%. All right, this is cool, and that's why I highlighted this up in the beginning, because look at this deep in the green. It's BGB, BitGet, all right? All right, let's learn about BitGet. BitGet announces first token burn. According to a Friday announcement, hey, that's today, so even when I'm sick, I'm bringing you breaking news. Holy crap, someone on this side of the camera lens is an overachiever. According to a Friday announcement, BitGet will burn 800 million BGB tokens held by the core team, representing 40% of the supply. The burn will reduce the overall BGB supply to 1.2 billion tokens, with the 100% remaining in circulation. BitGet plans to release on-chain records of the burn. The press release reads, amid the news, BGB's price soared 23%. So if you're doing a little burning out there, the markets are gonna pumperoni you. Pretty interesting here. Are there any tokens out there that you're into that you wish they would just burn the ever-living hell out of because there's way too much in the circulating supply and you're like, dude, no one's even using this, so why do we have so much in the circulating supply? Comment down below. And if you're really good with the foreign language and don't want to translate it, this and all the other articles in this video are linked in the description below. Come on, Google Translate, help me out. XRP price, well, volume is up 11% to 5.58 billion. That's very healthy. At the 1 month chart up on the screen, and a month ago, we were hanging out at $1.50 action. So we're still well up from there. Are we at the hysteria highs? No. And that's why I brought up Jeremy's comment in the beginning. Because Jeremy says, I think people are waiting on the sidelines for Trump to take over and Ripple to be completely done with the SEC. Couldn't agree with you more, sir. And that's what you're seeing right now. All the hysteria pumps of Gensler leaving the SEC, the RLUSD approval, and then the RLUSD launch, that's all awesome stuff. But it's only going to go so far because the big bad SEC is still the ones in charge. And it's going to take time. It's not like January 20th, right? We sit there and the switch flips and all of a sudden everything is better. No, it's going to take time to rewrite some regs. It's going to take some time to deal with Operation Choke Point 2.0 with the banks trying to unbank all of us. That's not going to get unraveled right away. What about FIT 121 and SAB, Standard Accounting Bulletin Practices? Yeah, all that is going to need to be revamped and it's going to take some time. So players are definitely staying on the sideline. So the fact that XRP is battling around 220 reinforces what we've been talking about all along. XRP is definitely at a better place than it has been, but it's waiting for the big stuff to take effect. Now, if we zoom out to the year, you're like, oh, but bro, are we going to fall and break under $2? We've had a couple attempts to breach $2, but both times we've been able to pump up and regain since, and in fact, push it to 230s and 240s from that time. So we seem very strong, very solid right now to have XRP around the 220 mark. And all we got to do is wait for Gary Gensler and the rest of the cronies to be gone. And that happens in what, everyone? About 3.5 weeks. So can you tread sideways with XRP? Can you deal with the BS from traditional finance and crypto haters over the next 3 to 4 weeks? If you can, most likely you're going to be rewarded because XRP has moved on RLUSD news. That is great. That is organic, juicy news that's driving juicy price action. You're not seeing that with a lot of other cryptos out there, except look at BitGet. BitGet, right, did the burn, and now they're pumping deep in the green. So there are cryptos reacting out there, but it's the cryptos that are hot, spicy, naughty, and relevant that are getting most attention. Concern I have, though, is this. The fact that we swung over into BTC season right now, sitting at 46 out of 100, is not good. BTC will go up 5%, the alts will go up 1%. BTC will go down 1%, the alts will go down 5%. So hopefully BTC stalls again and the alts roar as we get new leadership and new regs in 2025. Warm ginger ale as my asthma's on fire. Ugh. All right. So what do we got to look forward to, and what are the big things that we have to worry about? Well, looking forward to, it's obvious. January 20th on, things are going to be juicy. It's just going to take some time. But until then, you've got CPI data, and you've got another meeting with Jerome and the Fed. And remember, this most recent pushdown came because the Fed said, yo, girlfriend, 4 rate cuts in 2025, we're going to give you 2. Sorry, I did 1 there. No, I meant 2. And that's what shook the market. So if we get a rough CPI data where it's up on that uptrend again, and Jerome Powell is like, yeah, we're going to pause and we might only give you 1 cut in 2025, expect the market to go down a roni. But then expect the market to rebound a roni because we're going to be getting the new regs. We're going to get the changes at the SEC. Gensler is going to be gone and you're going to get more clarity. And all that money on the sideline that Jeremy, myself, and others have been talking about are going to want to get into the crypto action. They're just waiting for actual new laws and new regs to take effect. Most of us have gotten into crypto well before the laws and the regs, right? Because we're risky. We like to play just the tip. That's more than just the tip call. Sorry. We do. But a lot of players out there in the traditional finance sense wait for actual day one regs. They want to see other things happen first before they jump in. So you got to ask yourselves, can you hold out for a few weeks? Can you wait until January 20th? Are you ready in case there is a buying opportunity with CPI data and Jerome Powell and the Fed and rate cut decisions, which most likely they're going to pause? Yeah, you got to be ready for the stuff. You were able to buy sub $2 XRP, you just had to have your orders ready. See what I'm saying? There's opportunities out there abound as volatility is going to be high, but volume is going to be low. And I told you about that, but it's okay because we're still good overall price-wise. Now, am I good overall? Probably not. I trained super hard yesterday. It was a really, really good workout. Woke up, felt like shit today. Got alerts on my watch that's saying, yo, bro, while you're laying in bed, your heart rate's over 110. And I'm like, yo, my resting heart rate is in like the low 40s. So yeah, I'm definitely getting sick. So I got to go pick up my meds. And before I go to pick up my meds, I'm going to tell everyone what? Go fuck yourself? No. I'm gonna say this, choo-choo bitches.